Hey right guys, Truth Munches Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 10, the grand finale of You Season 1. Last episode was fantastic. I thought the first 15 minutes kind of thing were a bit slow and I wasn't really sure where it's kind of going. And it was titled Candice, so I knew we were going to get like some backstory to his ex, but then things kind of got a bit out of hand towards the end, and Beck's in the cell, and she knows everything, and he knows that she knows, so yeah, I genuinely think that they could have the balls to kill off Beck in the finale, and they'll just move on to another girl in season two because, like I say, it has been confirmed for season two, and I don't see this show working without Penn being in it. That's him as the main character. So either everything that happened at the last 15 minutes of the last episode just didn't happen, which would be ridiculous. He will kill her, or he'll keep her in the cell into season two as well. But then eventually she'll have to get out, so it'll still result in him having to kill her. So yeah, I'm not sure what will happen, but I am very, very excited. And this show, like, straight up just been surprised me. I think I had a couple of slower moments in the season. I think around like episode 7 and 8 is a bit kind of slowish. But then I really picked up last episode, and hopefully this episode is like as good as I want it to be. I'm kind of expecting him to wake up and everything that happened last episode was a dream because it felt like something that should happen in like a fifth season, but we're in season 1 and she already knows everything. So we'll see what happens. But if you enjoy them, to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe, and let's go. It's weird as well because the time skip makes more sense now. No, yo, what? Oh, yeah. Time for the truth. But that's someone behind him, man.
Am I in here? How long?
You weren't that right.
How long are you gonna keep me in here? If this is just temporary.
Oh, well, honestly, I haven't thought that far ahead.
Kill bitch.
I mean,
If you knew what I knew.
oh my god, you just admit to it then.
Shit, Beck, that's right. You have no idea.
Off the grid,
He's gonna kill her, there's no way.
and it wouldn't be a true social media detox without announcing it to the world.
Building, that's my neighbor, Claudia.
Your neighbor, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
So
fuck.
then you know the piece of shit who gave her a concussion.
Yeah, his name is Ron.
No, I know who he is.
To try to explain anything to you without evidence. So? No more secrets. Ask me anything.
Imagine if he talks himself out of this, that's what happens.
Like she was hoarding these for years. She needed to own you, to trap you, to make you her pet.
Imagine
What happened? She was
Beck's mind right now.
I know this is a lot. Honestly, I'm terrified sharing this with you.
I think maybe he could talk himself out of it if he did blatantly
Your
tell
life
that
got
he's
better
killed
since you
him.
met me. You just didn't know how or why until now.
Like, if he still made out, they just
Beck, I love you.
went.
Loving someone means you'll do anything for them.
Tell that to Candace, you sick fuck!
Right.
You're not listening. Good morning.
Jesus.
It's okay. Back in the end, the cage.
This
was a
isn't
good
gonna
thing for me.
work.
I'm hoping it'll be the same for you. Look, hence typewriter, paper, no distractions.
It's like Misery now, the film.
The low-tech writer's retreat you always want. We had a fight. I haven't heard from her.
Oh, I think it's okay to tell you she's on a writing retreat.
Yeah.
It's all good, relax. She's not texting us either.
Well played, GG.
I just want to know she's safe. You haven't started writing.
I'm still waiting for that surge of inspiration.
Yeah, she's playing him now. I was waiting for that moment where she like goes along with it for a bit.
I have to pee.
GG. Beck. Beck, why did you do that? That was stupid.
I can't.
How the hell did you end up here?
Your life has been better since you met me. You just didn't know how or why. You paint me out to be this monster, someone who could hurt people, who could do terrible things.
It'll make a good book if she gets out of this one.
The answer was a cruel shrug and 100 fleeting moments. The sneer on Stevie Smith's face when he called you a fat cow. Uncle
Jesus.
Jeff's hand squeezing your ass in the Thanksgiving kitchen. The accusation in your father's eyes when you told him what happened. From every boy masquerading as a man that you let into your body, your heart to a prince. You surrounded yourself with the girls you always resented, hoping to share their power, and you hated yourself.
It's
And
kind of
that
sad,
diminished
actually.
you even more. And then, right when you thought you might just disappear, he saw you. And you knew somewhere deep it was too good to be true. So say you can live like this. Say you love him. Say thank you. Say anything but the truth. What if you can't love him back?
Yo.
Hello, PI.
Have we met?
Hi, I work for the family of Peach Salinger. Just a couple of quick questions.
Ah, okay, sure, of course.
How well did you know Peach?
I remember the awful Central Park incident. Peach was attacked, right? But I wasn't aware it was anything more than a random robbery.
Same individual may have been in the house the weekend.
This
Peach
guy's
died.
gonna get him. And Joe will probably kill him anyway.
Found an item. We're testing it for DNA now.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yep, he knows. I knew that was gonna come back.
that would be crazy. I'm not a killer.
I didn't plan this.
Like, if I was some premeditated, cold-blooded monster, I wouldn't have missed anything that would come back to bite me in the ass like this.
What about Paco?
What about Paco?
If you go to jail, the kid is screwed, right? You think that's what I want?
Mm-hmm.
You're the only person
Just
who's
look
there
after
for
him, man.
And I think about what happens to people who don't have anyone.
This guy's gotta go.
Just wanna...
Nice. Keep going. Maybe don't. Do a Negan on him. Oh shit.
Hey, run.
Here we go. Yo.
Joe!
Paco.
That was just a maritime. Crazy.
Okay, this is what I need you to do. So no one finds out about this because people are
Paco's seen it as well.
the way it happened, right? Okay, there's blood. Ron will never hurt or scare you or your mom ever again. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry you had to see that. But it's over. It's all over now, forever.
I don't think Paco will say anything either, because he wanted to do it himself.
A blind verse rendition of your love story with Dr. Nikki.
Keep reading.
I just don't know how it ends.
I was broken and trusting, and I needed help. And he, little did I know, he was obsessive and very sick and would stop at nothing to get closer to me. And if you skip to
Then
here,
no.
There's this part where I talk about a box of mementos that I found on Nikki's property.
something really stupid when I found that box. But this gave me time to think.
When did the dudes just become
I
like
scared you.
lovers but killers
I understand.
together?
If you hate me,
I love you. With you than without you. Well, if you were in here, this would be our moment to kiss. It's like the music swells and everything.
She's playing you, dude.
No.
That's probably a good
No,
thing.
don't trust me
So,
enough yet.
wanted to get out. Be careful, Beck. Don't just rush it. I told you, I told you, I told you. Nice.
it's too good to be true.
things I said to you while I was locked in a cage? You
Yeah,
actually
come on, dude.
believe that all of this is somehow justified.
It is.
You are insane. You think that you did some bad shit and that I did some bad shit and that this is equivalent of this?
There's not a line in the world that I wouldn't cross for you.
I didn't ask you to
True.
swoop in for me.
You did. Your life was a mess.
Yes, but it was my life. And I didn't need some sociopath on a white horse to clean house. An excuse to justify creeping into girls'
Chloe's just
lives
been
and
stabbed.
violating the shit out of them. I think you love it. The power. You love it.
No, I
I
don't.
think that this was the perfect excuse to take out people like...
Oh, she can't get out.
Joe?
Oh, wait, what? Has that always been there?
Oh, thank God, I need your help.
What
Open the
pack-
door right now. Joe, he's downstairs, and he's crazy.
Joe?
Paco, he has killed people. He's gonna
Beck.
kill me. Open this door right now. Paco, open the door. Open the door.
Why is Paco done help?
Please, Paco, no. Paco.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
And when he locked me in, I learned a big lesson. Hide a spare key so you can get out of the
Oh.
goddamn cage. I didn't want it to be like this.
He's gonna kill her. He's gonna kill her. Yo. What, she kills him? Just take them. Why are you being slow about it? Oh, dude, imagine. It gives you anxiety. Oh, I thought it was going to end there. Fuck.
These have been selling like crazy.
Is it true she worked here?
Yeah, it's true. I knew her well.
I'm so sorry. It's really tragic.
Wait,
It's pretty weird when someone dies and you literally can't get away from them on the news. Enjoy the book. She was a really good writer.
You really were. Beck. I miss you so much.
did they? It felt
been
like they
weird
just
4 months.
completely cut out the
I had to
scene.
do a lot for you.
He actually got arrested for that.
Let's go do the murder of one of your bets.
Yes, she was definitely having an affair with her therapist.
It's also the most horrifying because I came to understand that Beck was illuminating her very own.
Are they gonna do it like
murder.
a show as the actual
When I
thing?
knew.
Dr. Nikki was the lead, but I cobbled that manuscript together from every one of your pieces fit to print. The book is yours, Beck, and it made you famous. It's sad you're
I'm
not
so
here
confused.
to see it. But I know. You would be so happy.
And Paco knows as well, like.
You can put the bad things behind you.
Yeah. You too.
I'm trying. I am.
I'm waiting
But
to see
I'll
if they
admit,
show us the scene or not, because
It's
that.
getting harder to live with so much heartbreak. And there are days I just don't
Like, is she
believe
still just in the cave?
love. You've got that hoodie. You don't like to be stared at. But your legs are bare.
Just like episode
You
1,
like
like the
a little
first scene. Wait. Is she actually there?
Hey, bunny.
Candace. Here.
Alive. Yeah. So, I think we have some unfinished business to talk about.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Part of me was like, it's gonna cut to the cell again, and he didn't actually kill her. Why didn't they show it? That's such like a huge thing to do, and I was half expecting it to like show it, like come back and show it, but it just didn't. Oh mate, why? I think we needed to see it because I don't know if they've done that in a way to be like, oh, season 2, maybe we'll show her still in the cell. But then it'd be like, no one would buy it if they didn't see a body, so... But then, I don't know. I think this whole story and plot and the idea of her writing the book for it to work with the therapist, to have been the one to have killed her or whatever, all that was great, and then Paco being there as well and seeing her, but just walking away, that was great. And then I think the final bit where you just saw her, like, him put his hand over her mouth, and then it just cut and it was 4 months later, I didn't like that at all. I thought we needed just confirmation that he killed her, and I'm pretty sure like that is how it has gone down, but we needed to see something other than him just swiping her off from the gate. I don't know. I think that scene could have been done a lot better. And that's like, if it was any other scene, I wouldn't really mind it that much, but that is like the biggest part of the whole episode. And that was the one thing that I was like curious whether he'd do it or not, or what he'd do with Beck at the end of the episode. And they didn't even show what he did. So, also we need to see him like stabbing her 45 times in the chest. But we do need confirmation that he's like not just put her back in the cell. And maybe they've done it in a way to black. We don't know what we're doing with season 2 yet, but we shall see. Then Candice is back, which again we never had confirmation she was dead either, but she did actually go to Italy, which we knew, and I think she maybe knows that something's a bit shady about all this as well. So yeah, unsure on that. I think like the whole thing was great, and then just the last bit just messed up completely. Put like a big damper on the whole episode. Just because of how it was done, so dumb. I loved the back and forth between Joe and Beck in the cell. I thought that was done really well. Ron dying as well, I thought that was done great. Everything was great, and then the last 10 minutes, or pretty much the last 5-6 minutes, were done pretty poorly, I'd say. So I don't mind the Candice coming back thing. I don't mind the 4-month time skip, but it just had that damper on it because of how they handled that one thing. So yes, rating for the episode, I'll go 8 out of 10. I think the last episode was actually better because of the surprise and shock of it all. Where this we didn't have that surprise or shock because it wasn't done well. So yeah, I'll go 8 out of 10. I don't know what you guys think about it. Just let me know what you thought about how they handled that bit, because I'm not too keen personally. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And they do have a season 2 confirmed. I think they start filming it in February next year. So I'll definitely be back for season 2 as well. Very excited to see and curious what they'll do with it. So yeah, until then, thanks for watching.